sometimes you have to thank God for what He didn't allow to go your way. Amen. Shout out to the author of this quote. Facts, facts, facts. Literally, like, you ever, um, just like, let's say you wanted somebody, you wanted to be in a relationship with them, or let's say you wanted, you had this dream job that you wanted so bad, and you like prayed and prayed and prayed to God for it, but unfortunately you didn't get that person, or unfortunately you didn't get the job. It didn't happen. And you didn't understand why at the time. You might have been mad at God or upset or confused or just didn't understand, but you just kept it moving. And then let's say years later, you come across that person and they're not doing so well, or they don't look so good, or you might have heard them on the news, or like something happened where you see them in a different light now, and you realize, whoa, that was God saving me and protecting me from this person, because here I am. I thought I wanted to be with them, but here they turned out to be a whole psycho. Here they turned out to be a whole, you know what I'm saying, bum, or whatever the case may be. Or that job, oh, they went under. Now that business is closed, or they just did a whole bunch of massive layoffs. Like, so you just like you are the type of person, you be appreciating God for coming through. Like, you be really reflecting on life and understanding why things did not work out. You know what I'm saying? Because you understand divine timing, you understand divine protection. And you were probably somebody before in life who you used to like get so frustrated when things didn't go your way. You know what I'm saying? You would get so mad at God because you wanted something and you just knew God was about to give it to you, or you expected God to bless you with something. You were probably that type of person before. But as you continue down life, you realize, like, wait a minute, hold up. Now I see why, as time progresses, you're understanding why things played out the way they played out. Even like in art, so for instance, let's say like maybe you wanted a certain way to be in your childhood. Like you wanted your childhood to go a certain way. And now, all these years looking back, you are thankful for the childhood that you did have. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like you could have been somebody as a kid, you could have had a friend who, every time you went over their house, like it was like they could do whatever. It was always, there was no rules. Like you could go to sleep at any time. You could eat whatever you want, do whatever you want. It was just like a free for all. So you always wanted to be over there, and you just wished your family could, you wish you could grow up like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you wish you could have your life like that. Well, fast forward years later, those kids, that could do whatever they want, turns out they had no discipline. Turns out one got locked up. Turns out another one is down bad. Turns out another one got a whole bunch of kids and no partner. Like, you be just realizing later on, God will reveal things in due time. Things that we be wanting to go our way, and then they don't go our way, but we be mad and feeling some type of way. But then when we look back in retrospect and we look back years later, guess what? That was never meant for us. If we would have gotten what we wanted and allow God to have our way, some of us wouldn't even be here right now. I'm going to just be honest with you. Some of us wouldn't even be here. We wouldn't even be breathing. if we allow things to go our way. So you're somebody now who's appreciative and thankful for God having the ultimate eye and the ultimate viewpoint, and navigating you out of situations that could have been your downfall, and you got to be thankful for him seeing things that we could not see. He had that foresight. God has the foresight that we don't have, and he protected us from those things, So, it's just a blessing and an honor to, because you have to understand life is precious, and not everybody can say they live to a certain age. So when you get to a certain milestone, that is a blessing, and you just have to thank God for him allowing things to not go your way, so that way he can preserve your life force. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really real out here. There are forces, unseen forces out here that will snatch up our souls and try to take our life in a heartbeat. And so you have to be thankful. And you are somebody who has been thankful for God protecting you from these unseen forces. And like I said, you're somebody now who's very thankful. And you're even the type of person, like, let's say something comes up like a delay. Like, let's say there's like a whole bunch of traffic, or let's say you missed a flight or missed an appointment or something happened. Like, you don't trip off of that no more. Like, you don't ever have a bad day because the way your mind works now. Like, you don't trip off of stuff that don't go your way because you understand that that's divine protection now. You understand there's people and entities out here to get you. So when something don't go your way, or you miss an appointment, or something gets canceled, or there's a whole bunch of traffic, or you're behind or something, you understand you're being guided and you're being protected. You know what I'm saying? So you're appreciative of when life has these obstacles, or when life shows up in ways that don't go your way, because now you're like, oh, okay, well then obviously that means that wasn't meant for me. You're somebody now who is thankful for life's experiences and thankful for the connection that you have with God. Okay, if this is you, let me know down in the comments down below. Are you thankful for, what are you thankful for? Are you thankful for how, like, God didn't allow certain things to go your way? Like, looking back now, like, you realize why it didn't go your way? Let me know down in the comments, because I know I can't be the only way. And if this is your first time hearing me, I hope that you subscribe and become a part of our tribe. If you're returning, thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. Also, make sure y'all like the video, share the video. It's Car. Y'all know how we do over here. I'm signing out. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.